All right, ladies and gentlemen, baseball, softball fans of all ages, here we go. CNY Xplosion wearing their purple, red, purple against the Cayuga Bombers, Lady Bombers as they're called. First pitch is a ball. Krista Cagle on the mound for the Xplosion. That pitch is hit foul down the third base side. That's strike one. Leading off for the Cayuga Lady Bombers, this is number 11, Chloe. She's the left fielder. That pitch swung on a miss, strike two. One ball, two strikes, changeup. Just misses inside, ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one misses outside, ball three. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Chloe. Swing and a miss, strike three. Chloe goes down swinging for out number 1. That brings up the Cayuga catcher, Cadence, number 12. First pitch from Krista. This one's hit up high out in left field and beats the left fielder. I don't know. She throws the ball in the ground, and Cadence has herself a double. Outfield's hard. Don't let anybody tell you different. That brings up the shortstop for the Lady Bombers, Isla. First pitch misses, ball one. That pitch misses low, ball two. Remember, if you subscribe, you can chat. That pitch, is a strike. Yeah, this guy again on this field. Most delayed strike calls ever. Swung on, grounded right back to Krista. Throw over the first in time. Advancing to third on the play, though, is the runner. So Cadence is at third. Isla goes out 1-3 for out number 2. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, center fielder, number 47, Nikki, with 2 Ks. Number 47. Runner on third, 2 outs. Bombers threatening in the top of the first. Krista tried some sort of crazy pitch there, and it's a ball. Ball one. That pitch in there called strike one. That one misses for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The old 2-1-2. Area code for Manhattan for many, many years. Swung on, hit hard. That goes into center field. Olivia Dallin backhands it, grabs it, throws it in. Loose at second base. Not able to catch that ball, but it goes right to the pitcher. So the Bombers have a run as Nikki has herself an RBI single. And here's Grinchy. First pitch to Grinchy fouled off to the backstop, strike one. The 0-1 pitch, inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Unless the umpire did a late strike call that I missed. That one also misses inside. No, the umpire likes to touch his face, which is very similar to his strike call. That pitch misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike to Grinchy. Grinchy swings and hits that one hard down the first base side. Foul. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's Cagle's payoff pitch. The changeup misses high. Oh, she gambled with it. And now we've got runners on first and second. So that brings up Jordan, number 0, in the third baseman. First pitch misses up high and outside. One 0 from Krista. Misses up and out. 2 balls. And the lights are starting to come on. Swung on, popped up. First baseman underneath it makes the grab. Rivenberg catching that pop out for out number 3. But the Bombers pick up a run, and after a half inning of play, they lead this one by a score of 1-0. Coming up in the bottom half of the first inning for the Xplosion, it's Izzy, Krista, Erin, Maggie, and Jill. All right, warm-ups are done, and here is Izzy Cagle. First pitch to Izzy inside. She twists out of the way. That's ball 1. That swung on, grounded, foul, strike 1. This is Brenna on the mound for Cayuga. The 1-1 pitch to Izzy. Swing and a miss way out in front of that one. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Izzy Cagle. And that's strike 3. Just like that, there's 1 out. Next up, Izzy's older sister, Krista Cagle. Krista grounds out one back to the pitcher. She fields it, and Brenna throws it over for an easy out number 2. That brings up Erin. So with 2 outs, here's Aaron. Aaron hits this one out into left field, and it goes over the left fielder's head. She runs back to the fence. Aaron's rounding first, coming into second, and she's in there with a stand-up double. Nice hit by Aaron. Aaron's the catcher. So she comes out, and in to run for her, though, is the last out, which is Krista Cagle, the pitcher. Weird, but that's the way it is. So here's Maggie Smithler, the cleanup batter, with a runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch high, ball 1 from Brenna. Pitch low, misses, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Smithler. Brenna sets, delivers, and I think that was a ball. I can't tell with this umpire. So I think it's 3-0. That one's in there for a strike. So I believe it's 3 balls and 1 strike with the runner at second base. 2 outs. There's a pitch low and in the dirt. And Krista Cagle advances to third on that pitch. So it's a 2-out walk. And that brings up Jill. Jill finished pitching the last game, came away with the win in that one. Jill's, I think, ready. Almost. Now she is. Runners at the corner for Jill. Here's the pitch from Brenna. Swung on. Oh, it hit her. It hit off of her leg. That's a foul. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike on Jill. That one's in there. Oh no, it's not. Pitched inside for a ball. I thought it was going to be a strike. So the umpire puts his fist up in front of him for a strike, and if it's not a strike, he grabs his mask with his fist. It's very confusing. That pitch in there for a strike. Holy cow. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Jill. This guy's killing me. So 2 strikes for Brenna. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Look how pretty that looks on the scoreboard. Runners at first and third. And that's hit, and it gets through the infield into left field. Cagle comes in and scores the run for Aaron. And Jill's got herself an RBI single. And the game is tied. So runners at first and second now for Alyssa Luce. First pitch to Luce. In there for a strike. It could have been high. I couldn't really tell. Fortunately, after a minute, the umpire let us know. No balls and 1 strike on Alyssa Luce. That pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brenna delivers. Another low one. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a pitch swung on, hit down. It gets inside the third baseman, and we have ourselves the bases loaded. So Loose with a nice little single loads up the bases for Chelsea Trumbull. Chelsea's due for a big hit. She missed almost her entire varsity season this year due to injury. That pitch is a strike. That pitch swung on, ground ball, gets by the pitcher, stopped by the shortstop, and she tags Loose out as she goes by for out number 3. It's a tag out, though. I didn't see. Did Maggie make it home in time? Did that run count? No? Okay. So Smithler did not get in time, so the saying goes. Should have left the camera on home plate and tried to fit them both. I need more camera people. Anyway, but the Xplosion do pick up a run, and after 1 inning of play, this game is tied at 1. Coming up in the top of the second inning for the Bombers, it's Bella, Finn, Natalie, and then the pitcher, Brenna. Kegel's all warmed up. The bugs are starting to come out. I've got some kind of fuzzy on me. This must be seeds from the grass. Very weird. First pitch misses high for. Oh no, it was a strike. It was a strike. How can you tell? No balls and 1 strike on Bella. Kegel delivers. That one's high, ball 1. Krista swing and a miss, strike 2. Bella was way early on that one. Clearly, Krista took something off, but not her traditional slow-mo changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up foul, out of play. We'll do it again. There's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. First base side, and also out of play. So we'll do it again. There's that slow-mo changeup, and Bella tried to swing, stop swing, ended up swinging. That's a swinging strikeout for the first out of the inning. Next up is Finn. We've seen her back plenty. She stands right in front of us here in right field. And that pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch low, ball 2. 2-0 is the count on Finn. Pitch from Krista, swung on, foul, the way out of play. Strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. As the pitch misses low, 3 balls and 1 strike. We got the Finn family right behind us here. Love the passion. Here's a pitch from Cagle. In there, strike 2. Full count. Here's Krista's pitch. Misses outside, and Finn works herself a walk. That brings up the second baseman, Natalie. I'm going to pan out here so we can see Finn on first. First pitch in there, strike 1. Krista delivers. This one's hit. Shortstop grab by Chelsea Trumbull for out number 2. Next up is the number 10 batter and pitcher, Brenna. She throws left, she hits left. She is what's left? That doesn't make sense. That pitch is a strike. No balls, 1 strike on Brenna. Krista delivers one high. Yep, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Swings and pops this one up back behind the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Brenna. Finn still at first base. 2 outs. Game tied at 1, top of the second inning. And that's a hard hit ground ball, comes right through the hole. Harley Becker picks it up, tosses it into the second base cutoff, and Finn goes all the way to third on that pretty single by Brenna. So runners at the corners now. We go to the top of the order. Here's Chloe. Chloe went down swinging her first at-bat last inning. Cagle sets, delivers. That pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1, swung on, foul back, strike 2. We're going to have a talk on the mound. Well, if you're looking for somebody to have a talk with because they're really cool, or maybe you need help with your promotional needs, you ought to check out Two Broke Moms. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the theater. It's where I get all of my promotional needs: stickers, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. Go see Jess and Jen anytime. No balls, 2 strikes, and now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners still at the corners. And a pitch fouled back to the backstop. One, 2 count. 2 outs. Outside, ball 2, and look at that trick move. Throw over to third. Not in time. Under the tag. So Brenner reaches second. So that was the play, I guess. That's probably what the conversation must have been about. They almost pulled it off, the pickoff at third. 2-2 count. Swung on. This is hit out down left, and it goes on top of the batting cage there. So we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runners on, second and third. Pitch from Krista. Changeup. Falls. Oh, it's a ball. It's a ball. It looked like it dropped in to me, but I'm over 200 feet away. Pitch from Krista. Swung on, fouled, out of play, over by the road. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Chloe goes down swinging for the second time tonight for out number 3. So the Bombers threaten but don't put up any runs. Coming up in the bottom of the second inning for the Xplosion, it's Haley, Liv, A.K. Harley, and maybe we get to see Veronica and Cassidy as well. All right, looks like we are ready. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 count on Haley. Well, took something off of that one, and it is also a strike. It's hard for me to tell on that one. No balls, 2 strikes on Haley. Pitch from Brenna, swung on, fouled up and out of play on the first base side. Come back and do it again. No balls, 2 strikes on Haley. Brenna sets, delivers, swung on. This is hit out, and that's going to make it to the outfield. Right left fielder comes in, and a little soft toss to the shortstop, and Haley's got herself a nice little single. Next up is Olivia Dallin, one of 2 left-handed batters on the Xplosion bench. Roster, field, team, whatever. And she's got speed. Haley on first, no outs. Brenna twists to the left to set, delivers, swung on, foul straight back to the backstop, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Brenna. Outside for a ball. Throw back to first, and Haley skedaddles onto second and is just beats the tag. Stolen base by Haley. 1-1 count on Olivia Dallin. Haley Allen at second. Pitch from Brenna. Wow, swing and a miss. Strike 2. A little early on that one, I think. Maybe she was late. Can't really tell from all the way out here. It's a bad angle. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low and out, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Haley Allen still planted at second base. The 2-2 pitch from Brenna. Dallin hits this one, goes right to third. She picks it up, checks the runner, chasing Haley back, and Haley's out. Oh, sorry. Haley is out. So Liv reaches first on what would be a fielder's choice. I understand what Haley was trying to do, but ended up being bad base running. That's right. This is league night. This is the night to experiment with wacky stuff. Here's AK. Softball, summer softball is all about weekend tournaments. AK shows bunt, and it's a foul. Olivia Dallin's goal here is to steal second. I mean, that's every softball player's goal that's on first. Here's a pitch that's low, and Dallin takes off, throw to second in time. She is out. That was a nice throw. So 2 outs now. That brings up AK. I mean, well, here's still AK. Shoot, that was a ball, I think. That one's a strike. Nope, it's a ball. So I think it's 2-0. The pitch from Brenna swung on, foul. It's a strike. Let's see if the umpire tells us what the count actually is. Well, I think let's see if he tells the pitcher. Could be 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch, grounded to third. Foul ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on for AK. Anna Kate Resigno. Here's the pitch from Brenna. Oh, it hit her. Caught her in the elbow. So that'll bring up Harley Becker. AK getting the jitters wiggled out of her arm there. Here's the first pitch to Harley. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Harley Becker. Time is called by the field ump. AK's elbows tensing up on her. Okay, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swung on, grounded to short, picked up by the short, called safe. Hit the replay. So runners at first and second now. Oh, and that hit her. Hit Veronica. She gets hit by a pitch, and now the bases are loaded. So the Bombers coach is going to come on out and have a quick little talk with Brenna. So this conversation is brought to you by Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. I love having conversations with them about all of my promotional needs. They'll make gifts for you too. They'll do tumblers, shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts. They also have in there, guy makes custom fire pits, off the CNC machine. Um, they've got knitted items, all sorts of crafts, soaps, goat milk soaps or whatever it's called, candles, essential oils. I mean, go in there. It's constantly changing. They always have new things. It's pretty cool. So here's Cassidy stepping into the plate, and that pitch is a strike. So bases are loaded for the Xplosion. Cassidy Rivenberg at the plate, no balls and one strike. Here's the pitch. That one misses low. Ball one. One ball, one strike. 2 outs. Here's the 1-1. High, ball two. 2 balls, one strike to Rivenberg. So huge 2-out opportunity for the Xplosion. Question is, can Brenna just shut it down right here? That pitch misses low, ball three. 3 balls, one strike. The proverbial hitter's count with the bases loaded. Brenna sets, delivers. That one's fouled off. Full count now. So here's the payoff pitch. Bases loaded. Full count. 2 outs. Brenda sets, delivers. Swung on, hit, out to right field, and it is foul. We'll do it again. Finn grabs that ball from the foul side, tosses it in. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch swung on, and that goes way out of play this time. Even Finn can't get it. It's 3-2, 2 outs. We'll do it again. Brenna sets, delivers. Cassidy hits this one, pops it up, and Brenna runs over and makes the grab to end the inning. So, boy, did the Xplosion threaten. And threaten is all they did. No runs come across. And after 2 innings of play, we are still tied at 1. Coming up in the top of the 3rd inning for the Bombers, it's their 2-3-4 batters, Cadence, Isla, Nikki, and then Grinchy. All right, warm-ups are done. Cagle delivers that pitch high and outside, ball 1. Look, that's my daughter. That ball is hit down the left field line, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Krista, grounded again down the third base line. Strike two. One's popped up to the backstop. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cagle throws out one in there. Call! Strike three. Cadence goes down looking. That brings up Ayla, the shortstop. First pitch to Ayla, high, ball one. That one misses way outside, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. And that one catches a corner. Strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike now with 1 out on Ayla. Pitch from Krista. Changeup. Swung on. Fouled away. Strike two. Kudos to Ayla to getting a piece of that. The speed difference between Krista's fastball and that particular changeup, the rainbow change, is unbelievable. I don't even know how it makes it to the plate. 2-2 count. Here's Krista. Wow, way high. Ball three. Pitch swung on, popped up, and Loose grabs that at second base for out number 2. So that brings up Nikki. Nikki had a single and an RBI her first at bat. Only way she gets an RBI is to send one over the fence. That first pitch is a ball. 1-0 in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nikki. Krista delivers, swung on, hit hard, foul down the first base side. Strike two. One ball, 2 strikes. Whoa, and that ball flew out of Krista's hand. And it's I would think it's a ball. Yep, it is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one hit right back to Krista. Soft toss over the first in time for out number 3. So the Lady Bombers do go down 1-2-3. And coming up in the bottom of the third inning for the Xplosion, it's the top of the order. Izzy, Krista, Erin, Maggie, and Jill. All coming up in the top of the third. All right, so the umpire was requesting. There's a car over here on the hill that had its lights on. What's that? Right, so there's a car behind us here that had its lights on, and it's going right into the batter's eye. So the umpires requested that those headlights be turned off, and they were. So Bren is ready, and so is Izzy Cagle as she steps into the batter's box. Brenna twists herself set, delivers. Izzy reaches, grounds his ball over to the shortstop. Ayla throws over the first in time for out number one. One pitch, one out. That brings up Izzy's older sister, Krista. So Krista grounded out to the pitcher her first at bat. Let's see if she can hit the ball just a little bit further this time. That's a strike. See? Pitch from Brenna, high, ball one. One ball, one strike on Krista Cagle. Brenna pitches. Krista hits this one out to right field. Finn not able to get up to it. She grabs that ball, she throws it in, and Krista has herself a stand-up double. So with one out and a runner on second, here is Erin. First pitch to Erin. Swing and a miss, strike one. Yeah, ball bounced in front of the plate. No balls, one strike. Brenna delivers. Misses inside, ball one. One ball, one strike, one out. A runner on second. The pitch from Brenna misses low, ball two. The 2-1. Swung on, hit towards third. Oh, bobbled by the shortstop, and Erin's going to be safe at first off of that E6. So runners at first and second now, and here comes Maggie Smithler. Maggie walked and was stranded at third in her first at bat, all the way back in the first inning. Brenda pitches, and Maggie rocks this one out, gets past the center fielder, bounces up against the wall, and Smithler's in at second. The throw home, thrown away. And Smithler has herself a 2 RBI double as Krista and Erin both come around to score. Wow. She clobbered that ball. Absolutely rocked it. So that brings up Jill. Jill got a single and an RBI in her first at bat. Scored to bring in the first run for the Xplosion this game. And Jill hits this one bouncer to short, eats her up. And Jill is on first. And I think that was a tough play. I'm giving Jill a single on that. So runners at first and second with one out. Here comes Alyssa Loose. Pitch from Brenna. Loose hits this ground ball to short. Short throws over to third for one, and that's all they're going to get. So Loose hits a fielder's choice. Maggie Smithler is out at third off of the fielder's choice. 6-5 for out number 2. So still have runners at first and second, and here's Chelsea Trumbull. She shows bunt, commits, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike on Trumbull. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 2 in. That pitch low, misses, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Trumbull. Brenna sets, delivers. Chelsea fouls that one off, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Brenna sets, delivers, swung on. Chelsea hits this one up high. Center fielder underneath it makes the grab for out number 3. But the Xplosion pick up 2 runs in their half of this inning. And they currently lead by a score of 3-1. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning for the Lady Bombers, it's their 5, 6, and 7 batters, Grinchy, Jordan, Bella, and then we just may get to see Finn, Natalie, and Brenna as well. First pitch swinging by Grinchy, fouled off, strike 1. Krista deals out 1 high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Grinchy. Top of the 4th. Oh, swings, and that one's fouled off. Again, strike 2. So top of the 4th inning, Bombers trail the Xplosion by a score of 3-1. Grinchy trying to make something happen here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Changeup from Krista misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it is still warm, and the air is thick. That pitch misses high, and that's a riser. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, foul back to the backstop. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Grinchy goes down swinging. That brings up the third baseman, Jordan. Jordan popped out to first, her first at bat. This one, ground ball, gets through the infield, goes into left field, fielded out there, and thrown in by Jill. And Jordan has herself a single. Nicely done. That brings up the next batter, Bella, the extra hitter. Keep an eye on Jordan there at first. First pitch is a strike. No balls, one strike on Bella. Bella hits this one, and it gets through the hole, fielded by Olivia Dallin in center field. She tosses it in, and now we've got runners at first and second, courtesy of back-to-back singles. That brings up Finn, the right fielder, whose family is sitting behind me. And they care, and so should you. Here's Finn. Finn, ooh, swing and a miss, strike one. Finn gets a piece of that one, fouls it off to the road. Oh, just catches the side of the road, otherwise would have clobbered that car. It's rolling all the way down South Bay. That car's slowing down. It doesn't know what to do, and now it comes back into the ditch. So 2 strikes. Finley almost the first person to hit a car tonight. That pitch misses low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2, grounded back to the pitcher. Krista looks to 3. Nobody's covering. Opts to go to first because that was her only choice. So Finn is out on the fielder's choice. 1-3 for out number 2. Runners now at second and third, and here comes Natalie. First pitch to Natalie, popped up. Second base, fielded. Oh, and she drops it and holds on to the ball long enough to let 2 runs score. E4 allows Natalie to get to first and 2 runs to come in. Just because you drop a ball doesn't mean you give up. That ball is still live. It's still in play. You have to keep playing. It's one of the hardest things to get through to a young player. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. It is now a tie game instead of being 3-2. That one grounded, fielded by Reifenberg. Throw over to first in time. Way to come back. Get the third out. But the Bombers pick up 2 of... Oh, she was safe. I was looking at the wrong person. I thought they called her out. All right, runners at first and second. I don't know anything. And that is a strike. I really thought she made that play. I really, really did. That one's fouled back. 2 strikes. So this is Chloe. Chloe has gone down swinging in both of her at-bats. So we got runners at first and second. Natalie's on second. Brenna's on first. She just beat out that throw. That pitch low goes back to the backstop, and both runners advance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. That pitch fouled off at the plate. We'll do it again. Krista sets, delivers. High rainbow never drops down. 2 balls. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on at second and third. 2 in. Another changeup. Misses high. Ball 3. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is the third strikeout swinging for Chloe. So at the end of 3.5 innings of play, it is a tie game locked up at 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Xplosion, it's Haley, Liv, AK, Harley, Veronica, and Cassidy. So here is Haley. I don't know what's happening. Are we ready? Let's play some softball. Brenda delivers, check swing, low, ball 1. Brenda looks in for the sign, sets, delivers, swung on and hit by Haley to short. Picked up, throw over to first is in time for out number 1. Next up is Olivia Dallin. First pitch, Dallin grounds it to second, bobbled at second, throw to first, not in time. Olivia Dallin legs that one out, reaches on an E4. That'll bring up AK. That's where Dallin's speed comes into play. You don't have time to make a mistake, and that's normally what creates the mistake. So here's AK, 1 out, runner on first. Umpire took too long. AK steps out. Brenna's ready and waiting. AK steps in. Brenna sets, delivers, low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Olivia Dallin at first. Oh, Finn shifts over. There's a pitch, and that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brenna pitches. AK leans back out of the way. Oh no, it was a strike. This umpire's killing me. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. Anna Kate goes down swinging. That'll bring up Harley Becker. With 2 outs and Olivia Dallin still on first base, here is Harley Becker. Brenna sets, delivers. That's a strike. The 0-1 pitch from Brenna. Low for a ball. Dallin advances to second on that wild pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Becker. There's the pitch. And that's a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. And that misses low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Olivia Dallin is at second base. Harley Becker at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. Full count now. Harley's got to protect. Here's the payoff pitch from Brenna. She sets, delivers, and Becker swings and hits this one foul. So we'll do it again. Full count. Runner at second. And Becker hits this one. Ground ball to second. Oh, she bobbles it again. E4, and we got runners at the corners. Next up, Veronica Paulhamus. Her dad's a first base coach. She wants to get a hit and go say hi to him. And we're going to have a conversation on the mound between the catcher and the pitcher and the shortstop. If you're looking for that perfect gift to get someone and you're not exactly sure what to do, check out Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. You can find them on Facebook at Two Broke Moms. They're full of amazing ideas. A short conversation and you'll have yourself the perfect gift for that perfect someone. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. First pitch to Veronica misses. No, it does not. It's a strike. I thought he said ball, but then he did his slow motion strike move. So that's a strike. The bugs are coming out in full force, starting to pick me up. That pitch is called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Veronica. And that's strike 3. Veronica goes down looking. So no runs for the Xplosion. At the end of 4, we are tied at 3. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning, it is Cadence, Ayla, Nikki, and Grinchy. So top of the fifth inning, our first pitch to Cadence is a ball. Second pitch, I think, is a ball. Third pitch is swung on and popped up behind the plate and out of play. Strike one. Izzy Cagle is playing center field now. Cadence pops that one up and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Umpire has no balls. Oh, now he's got one. 2-2 count. That one is popped up first base side and out of play. We'll do it again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cadence. As the pitch swung on, fouls another one out of play. Changeup misses, ball 3. Chris's payoff pitch misses, and that's a walk. Cadence reaches on a walk. So Cadence is on with a walk, and here is Ayla. Ayla's grounded out to the pitcher and popped out to second base. The runner at first. Ayla would love to hit one out of the infield, and that's a wild pitch. Allows a runner to advance to second. That's Chloe who's in there for Cadence because Cadence is a catcher. And that pitch misses, ball 2. Swung on, fouled out of play. That's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike with a runner on second. Pitch to Ayla. Swung on, rocked out center field. Izzy Cagle back, misses the ball. Picks it up, throws it in through nobody. And Ayla has what turns out to be an RBI triple. No outs and a runner on third. Here is Nikki. Nikki's got a single and grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch misses, low and inside for a ball. Krista delivers that one low, ball 2. Krista's getting a little angry, throwing the ball harder. That one swung on, hit to third. Throw over the first is in time. Relay home. In called safe. Whoa. So it's another run, but an out as well. So Nikki is out 5-3, and Ayla scores. That'll bring up Grinchy. Grinchy's walked and struck out. So it looked like Ayla got tagged out, but obviously the plate was a little more to the right than we can see. That pitch in there for a strike. I thought that might have been the case. It looked real close. I got distracted. I don't know. Did I miss a pitch? There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look, I did miss one. There's a pitch. That one's hit down to first base side and foul. We'll come back and do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Next up is Jordan. Jordan popped out to first base and got a single and then came around to score. Here she is with nobody on. First pitch is high, ball 1. And a pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a hard hit ball right out to right field. Gets through the legs of Harley Becker. She picks it up, gives it to Izzy Cagle, who throws it into second. So Jordan has a single and advances to second on the E9. And with 2 outs and a runner on second, here's Bella. First pitch to Bella, swing and a miss, strike 1. There's the 0-1 pitch, swung on, foul back to the backstop, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Bombers lead by a score of 5-3. Change up in there, call, strike 3. And that's out number 3. Bella goes down looking for the 3rd out, but the Bombers pick up 2, and they now lead 5-3 after 4.5 innings of play. There's only about 5 minutes left in this game, so the Xplosion have to score here if they want to, win, right? Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, it's Cassidy Rivenberg, and then top of the order for Izzy, Krista, Erin, Maggie, and Jill. And of course, after Jill, we would have Alyssa Luce. All right, Brenna's staying on to finish the game. Her first pitch to Cassidy Rivenberg is a call, strike 1. Boy, these bugs, they called out their big brothers. They're getting bigger. Pitch from Brenna, swung on. Rivenberg fouls it off to the backstop. Strike 2. Brenna has an 0-2 count on Rivenberg. Pitches that one high for a ball. Tried to get her to commit on junk. Rivenberg not biting. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Change up, sat on by Rivenberg. She gets a piece of it, goes back to the backstop. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Anna looks in for her sign. Set, twist set, pitches. That's a strike 3. Down goes Cassidy, looking for out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. That brings up the top of the order. Here's Izzy Cagle. Izzy struck out and grounded out to short. First pitch to Izzy, swung on, soft grounder back to the pitcher. Brenna, catcher, not able to decide on who's going to get it, and Izzy is safe at first base. It was almost like a bunt single. She couldn't have bunted that more perfectly. So with Izzy on first, here is Krista to bat. Krista could hit one of them home runs that she's been hitting lately and would tie the game. Brenna looks in for the pitch. Twist set, delivers, inside, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes on Krista Cagle. Runner at first. That's in there for a strike. So, somebody's cheering for teams that aren't even here. Might not realize it, but you don't play school ball over the summer. Krista Cagle represents the tying run. There's a pitch hit hard that goes out into left field. Izzy makes it to second, and Cagle back-to-back singles for the Cagle sisters. That brings up Erin. Erin represents the go-ahead run. And Levancha fouls that one back. No balls and 1 strike on Erin. The tying run is on first. Izzy Cagle is on second. The 0-1 pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Waiting for the catcher to get her gear back on. And we're ready. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one is hit into center field by Erin. Fielded by the center fielder. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Izzy beats it. She's home. Krista goes to third. Erin goes to second. And we are within 1. The tying run 60 feet away. Erin has herself an RBI single and advances on the throw. And with runners at second and third, the go-ahead run is at second. The tying run's at third. There's only 1 out. Stepping up to the plate is the number 4 hitter, Maggie Smithler. Maggie and Jill having a conversation, talking strategy. Maybe they're talking about what they're going to get from Two Broke Moms, your source for all super cool gifts. Custom everything. They're going to do a custom canopy tent for me as soon as I buy it. First pitch. I can't see what it was. Grinchy was in my way. I think it was a ball. Runners at second and third. Pitch to Smithler. That's a strike. So pretty sure it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Brenna sets, delivers. Smithler swings, hits that one. Foul ball on the first base side. Off the fence in front of the dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, I do believe. Let's see what slow-mo says. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Smithler. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Maggie for out number 2. That brings it to Jill. If Jill gets on, then we'll see Alyssa loose, Grandpa Clark. All for you. First pitch to Jill. Swung on, popped up. It's going to drop between the fielders. Run scores. Finn throws it to the pitcher. Throw back to second. Jill is caught. And she's tagged out. I don't know why she went to go do that. But we're all done here. So Jill reached on a single and gets caught with some silly base running. Krista did come across and score the tying run, and that's where this one finishes. After 5 innings of play, this one ends in a tie. 5-5 between the Cayuga Lady Bombers and the CNY Xplosion. From the Tuesday night 16U League at the 2022 Gillette Road League, or whatever, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, I am the Dan Dallin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.